The religious festival Eid Al-Fitr, or the festival of breaking the fast, is one of two major holidays celebrated by the Muslims around the world. In the United States, Eid Al-Fitr in 2021 is predicted to begin around April 10th, depending on the sighting of the crescent moon. This year, the end of Ramadan and the start of Eid coincides with the solar eclipse. Also known as Lesser Eid, Eid al-Fitr commemorates the end of the fasting month of Ramadan, an occasion for special prayers, family visits, gift giving, and charity. It takes place over 1 to 3 days, beginning on the first day of Shawwal, the 10th month of the Islamic calendar. Though some Muslims observe other special holidays throughout the year, including the beginning of the new year according to the Islamic calendar, and the day the Prophet Muhammad was born. The two Eids are the only holidays celebrated by the entire Muslim community worldwide. Eid al-Fitr marks the end of the fast of Ramadan, while Eid al-Adha, festival of sacrifice, occurs at the end of the annual pilgrimage season. The Islamic calendar is a lunar calendar in which days are calculated based on the lunar phase of each new month begins when the waxing crescent moon appears in the sky. Because the 12-month lunar year is approximately 11 days shorter than the solar Gregorian calendar, the 365-day calendar used in the Western world, Islamic months and holidays falls in various seasons depending on the year. During the 9th month of the Islamic calendar, Ramadan, nearly all Muslims are required to fast from sunrise to sundown, and abstain from smoking, drinking including water, and sexual activities during the daylight hours. Ramadan is the month in which the Prophet Muhammad received the teachings of the Quran, the Islamic holy book, as a guide for mankind and means for judging between right and wrong. Fasting during Ramadan, known as Sawm, is one of the 5 pillars of the basic principles that are essential to the Islamic faith. Because of the lunar calendar, Ramadan and the other months fall in different seasons depending on the year. Over the course of their lives, Muslims around the world have the opportunity to experience fasting during long summer days, short winter days, and everything in between. As in the pilgrimage, fasting during Ramadan takes people out of their normal lifestyle and requires them to engage in solemn contemplation and examination, and experiencing hunger and thirst is supposed to heighten people's awareness of the suffering of the poor and gain greater appreciation for what they have. After a month of prayer, devotion, and self control, Muslims celebrate the accomplishments of their sacred duties during Ramadan with the beginning of Eid Al-Fitr, or the festival of breaking the fast. The festival is a national holiday in many countries with large Muslim populations. Celebrations of Eid al-Fitr typically last 3 days, one day fewer than those of Eid al-Adha. For this reason, Eid al-Fitr is often called lesser or smaller Eid. Eid al-Adha, known as Greater Eid, is seen as more important holiday of the two. During Eid al-Fitr, Muslims take part in special morning prayers, greet each other with formal embraces, and offer each other greetings of Eid Mubarak, or have a blessed Eid. They gather with family and friends, give games and gifts to children, and prepare to eat special meals, including sweet dishes like baklava or Turkish delight in Turkey. Baklava is actually good. Date-filled pastries and cookies in Saudi Arabia and Iraq, and bint al-san, or honey cake, in Yemen. Another of the 5 pillars of Islam is zakat, or giving to those in need. Muslims often prepare for Eid al-Fitr by giving money to charity so that less fortunate families can enjoy the festivities as well. In addition to charity, Muslims are encouraged to give and seek forgiveness during Eid al-Fitr and look forward to the opportunity to feast again during Ramadan the following year. And with that, I'll see you all in the next one.